The Supreme Court has formed a medical board in Kolkata to examine the mental health of Calcutta High Court Judge C S Karnan. The order was passed by a 7-judge bench headed by Chief Justice Keher, in fact, after Justice Karnan defied the Supreme Court order and did not appear before the court. Meenakshi, my colleague, now joining me on the phone line from the national capital. Meenakshi, it seems this story taking another turn now. The Supreme Court, in fact, constituting a medical board to ascertain the mental condition of Justice Karnan.
Well, absolutely, Biren, and this is perhaps unprecedented given the fact that perhaps for the first time we're seeing sitting High Court judge conduct himself in this way, which is invoking such ire of the Supreme Court. You rightly pointed out, a medical board of the government hospital in Kolkata has been formed by the top court to examine and evaluate the mental health condition of Shri Justice Karnan. And that apart, what is very significant is that the government of India, Biren, is supporting the strictest action possible against Justice Karnan, because the government is of the opinion here you have a 7th constitution bench which is seeking your presence, which is passing orders against you. On the other hand, we have sitting High Court judge who is constantly being defiant towards such orders, and the attorney today submitted before the apex court that strictest action is advised in this case, and it is essential in order to restore public confidence. But that being said, this particular medical board will come back to the Supreme Court with its report on the 8th of May, and it is very clear that the Supreme Court is taking this with a lot of seriousness. It is exercising a lot of restraint given the fact that this is an unprecedented occurrence in modern India, in India as we know it, and therefore the Supreme Court is perhaps proceeding with utmost caution and restraint, because this will go on to set a precedent, Biren, for all such future errant judges, if at all they ever decide to take the top court on in such a way. And that being said, what is very significant from today's hearing is another point that the Supreme Court has taken cognizance of, that all orders passed by Justice Karnan via his press conferences from his residences lose all legal sanctity. So a clear order from the Supreme Court to all the tribunals, to all the courts across the country, that no order which has been passed by Shri Justice Karnan subsequent to the 8th of February after contempt proceedings were initiated against him will be complied by anyone.